Andrew Schultz has been talking about this all morning long. Mike Yawney joining us now with a new gadget for our iPhones.
That's right. Well, a lot of people are probably familiar with this device if you have satellite radio. This is the receiver that you have to carry around with you. And it's got the dock that you put it in your car, which is great. I love satellite radio. You have it, you love it too. But the only problem is you got to carry this around wherever you go. You got to carry, you know, everyone has a phone with them. So it's two devices you have to carry around. So what if we could marry them together so you only have to carry one device? Well, enter the XM SkyDock. They made this cradle for your vehicle that basically turns your iPhone or your iPod Touch into a satellite radio receiver.
Slide it in there. You're listening to tunes in no time. Let's take a check at what you thought of it in your story.
Joel Olendeska loves his tech toys. In his hands, two devices he can't live without. In one, his iPhone. In the other, satellite radio.
Even your best FM station, I don't think can compete with the quality of satellite radio.
Joel is like hundreds of thousands of Canadians who have tuned into satellite radio for their music. But it's just another device he has to carry around with him. So we're going to combine his phone and his radio together with this. Check out the XM SkyDock. Place your iPhone or iPod Touch into the SkyDock cradle, power it up, and you have satellite radio blaring through your vehicle. You change the channels by swiping your finger over the touch screen. You can browse channels one at a time, search by category, and then mark your favorite channels so they're right at your fingertips. The user interface is slick and snappy.
I liked it. Yeah, that's the great thing about the iPhones, the touchscreen interface. So it's very easy to use.
Your phone will even let you know when your favorite artist or song is playing and let you automatically jump to that channel. If you really like the tune, you have the option to buy it with the press of a button on iTunes. And maybe the best feature, the SkyDock charges your iPhone or iPod as you drive.
I think everybody is pretty aware with the battery life on the iPhone depending on how many apps you're using. So, you know, being able to have it charged while I'm driving around, that's a huge bonus.
Now here's where we hit our first speed bump on our review of the XM SkyDock. While it's great to use your iPhone as an XM satellite radio receiver, what happens when you receive a call? If you don't have a Bluetooth headset, you'll be pulling your iPhone out of the SkyDock, which means your eyes and focus won't be on the road. And you can't use the SkyDock if your iPhone or iPod has a case. It just won't fit.
For me to have to fiddle around with taking the case off and then putting it back on when I go out of the car or leave the car, it's a bit of a hassle that way.
If you already have XM satellite radio built into your vehicle, it will be redundant to use your iPhone as your receiver. But for those of us who lug around two separate devices wherever we go, this could be the gadget we've been waiting for.
All right, some positives, some negatives there. Mike, tell us about the setup.
Setup is really easy. All you have to do is you slip your iPhone or your iPod right in the dock. You plug this into the power adapter in your vehicle. Now the key is you still need an antenna. So you need to use, they come with a small antenna like this. This is magnetic. It fits right on your roof. And this end plugs into the bottom, and you're good to go. Setup is really easy. It takes a couple of minutes.
Unlike apps, this is something I'm sure you load in as an app, but there is the subscription we have to tell people about.
Exactly. You do have to pay for the service. It's not free. Even when you buy the SkyDock, you get 90 days for free, but you still... XM satellite radio thinks this is basically a receiver. So you have to pay a monthly fee to use your iPhone with the service. So that runs about $13 a month. If it's a secondary receiver, if you already have another receiver, it'll cost you about $10 a month. So there is a charge.
And the entire cost for the device?
$130 for the device. And you get, I believe, 90 days free of XM service.
$130, and you pick them up at your favorite electronic retailer?
Best Buy, Future Shop, all major outlets carry them now.
And so if you have one, I know that if I'm buying my Sirius or XM radio, I have to go in and get it, and I have to call and register it. You call and say I have an iPhone, a Rogers iPhone, and then they just hook it up for you.
Yeah, basically, you know what? The dock itself is kind of the receiver. Your iPhone is really just basically a touchscreen interface to use.
Right.
So your number and all that you need to call is right on the back of the receiver to activate it. Yeah.
You liked it, Mike?
I really liked it. But if you already have it built into your vehicle, satellite radio, you don't need this.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm in love.
There you go. Mike will be blogging about that. breakfasttelevision.ca. Mike Yawney, as always. Good stuff. Thanks, Mike.
And the full review is already on the blog.
Do you need that one? Should I test it for you for a year or two?
You want to borrow it?
Thanks, Mike.